Isaiah Riquelmy.
Riquelmy. He said, make sure you pronounce my name correctly. He's managed by his, father and trainer, Rick Riquelmy. Great family, I must say.
Yeah.
And he has a huge following here locally. So I know a lot of Riquelmy followers, Icon, are tuned in tonight. And
we can hear them right now.
No, this kid is good.
Yeah,
this kid.
Frisco,
we were
at his last fight against Joseph Fernandez. It was a draw, but it was a war.
Brutal fight.
Here's the tale of the tape brought to us by our sponsors, Bud Light. The younger fighter, Riquelmy, the taller fighter, Riquelmy, he weighed in a little bit heavier, and the record, 8-1-1 versus 12-7, take it for what it's worth. But this fight, in Jonathan's opinion, should be a good fight.
Don't sleep on my pro box,
I'm not, definitely not. I'm going to throw it back to our ring announcer for tonight, Florida Boxing Hall of Famer, Bob Alexander, for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Hilton Downtown Tampa, our next bout of the evening is brought to you by Alessi Promotions, scheduled for 8 rounds of professional boxing in the super lightweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Max Parker Jr., James Aylesworth, and Andre Omri. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, Chris Young. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 142.2 pounds. A veteran of 19 professional bouts, El Hijo de Caracas, Venezuela. Here is Wilmark Cano. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with the gold trim. He weighed in at 142.8 pounds. His professional record, 8 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 6 big wins by way of knockout. From Brandon, Florida, here is Isaiah Icon Riquelmy.
Hey, his fans travel. You can hear
Yeah,
them.
you can hear them, right?
You can definitely
I
hear
love
them.
that. Always, in all these fights, it's just a big crowd always.
Man, I love Isaiah, and he's tall. You
He's
know,
tall for his fight,
not the tallest fighter I've seen in this weight class, but he is tall for 140 pounds.
Hey, don't sleep on Will, man. Came out to Kendrick Lamar, man. That's some momentum after the Super Bowl.
They're not like us.
That's momentum after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I hear you on that
And he's got Coach Ferre in his corner, who also trains Edgar Berlanga.
Yes.
So
him and his brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not exactly like he has novices on his side.
Hey, but look, we didn't talk about Isaiah's corner.
Yeah.
Former unified lightweight world champion Nate Campbell. And Sherman Henson, also Florida Boxing Hall of Famer.
Yeah. 2 Hall of Famers.
Here we go with round number 1.
If he knocks him out early, I'm leaving.
We are watching 2 southpaws working in this bout, scheduled for 8 rounds in the super lightweight division.
I expect this to be pretty high level.
I'm listening to everything you're saying. Riquelmy in the black trunks, also Canonico in the black trunks.
They're both moving good. They're picking. They're very careful with each other. See that? That little hesitant, trying to feel each other out.
Good little combination by Riquelmy.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, Isaiah's father manages him and trains him, so they have a great balance of, not pushing the limits, but putting him in there with other top-notch prospects. His only loss was against Tony Aguilar, who we've seen multiple times on MVP's undercards on the zone.
He's nice.
And his only loss is to Yoshi, who beat Aaron Aponte on a Matchroom Boxing the zone card. So You know, and he's fought other fighters a lot in Colombia. He's fought 3 fights in Colombia, but I like the balance that his father's doing with his son.
Fighters.
Yes, he has.
No, nothing easy. And that's why I like that.
That's what I'm saying. They both have. They've both been around. They haven't been fighting guys off the couch.
Good 2-1 combination by Wilmank as he lunges in.
Neither of those guys he fought tomato cans.
And Wilmank, the reason why he left Venezuela, he fell in love. His wife now is Mexican. They have a child together, so he chased her to.
Only appropriate.
He followed her to Mexico and stayed there and started his career. Good 1-2 combination by Wilmank.
I told you, y'all, Wilmank
gets out of the way. You can tell he's talented.
Got something.
Yeah.
Man, records can be deceiving in this sport.
Absolutely.
You got to look at not the fights, the record, but you got to look at who they fought.
Who they fought.
They're both clinching, tying up. Christopher Young, also a Florida Boxing Hall of Famer, separates both fighters and back into the ring they go, back into the middle of the ring they go. Wilmank trying to connect on a counter right hook.
And here's the deal. If you were Wilmank and you're coming in facing someone at the level of talent that Isaiah has, you would be intimidated. You'd be scared most of the time. But when you've been around that pro box atmosphere, when you have this many fights, when you've sparred with world champions, former world champions, ex-world champions, this is another day, and this is another day.
And Jonathan, I'll add one thing. And fighting in Mexico as many times as he fought.
That's an happy day.
Oh, good combination by Wilmank. Clinches after throwing the combination.
I like the way these guys are going at each other.
I like this.
This is high-level fight. Good. See that?
Good first round.
Yeah.
Good first round.
Impressed. They both landed good shots. Very hard round to
Jonathan,
judge.
first round highlights. Talk to me.
I see Isaiah just establishing the jab, keeping the distance, moving in, and then Wilmank's smart. Once he gets in, he grabs him. If he doesn't like what he has, oof.
That was a good shot right there.
Yeah, good shot, slip underneath. I mean, good action back and forth. But these two guys, no matter where they are in their careers, they both have high IQs because they've seen a lot.
Yes.
Isaiah's young, coming up, maybe the naturally more talented fighter right now. Definitely not as long in the tooth as Wilmank, but Wilmank's been around, so his IQ is there. He's seen a lot more rounds. He's sparred a lot more rounds. So
you can tell the high IQ these fighters have because they fought much better fighters throughout their careers.
What do they call it, champ? This is like a torch, passing the torch type fight. You know?
Yeah,
hey, I'm the older, more mature guy that has a lot of rounds.
Yeah.
You're the young up and comer that should get me out of there or win a decision. But let's see if that happens, because it doesn't always happen.
The gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper. There you go.
That's right.
And Wilmank started his career 12-1 before going on a 6-fight losing streak. So, he started his career off
so you see the potential.
Yeah, good jab by Wilmank. Good counter, straight left by Riquelmy. Good jab by Isaiah.
He's throwing hard punches.
Using his height and his distance now in round number 2.
Yes, Will, great. That is a key factor. The height difference in the reach could be trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, good short right hook by Riquelmy. Might have stunned Wilmank.
Isaiah got him hurt a little.
Isaiah is looking sharp, and one thing I got to point out that I like is that stab jab. That jab that Isaiah's throwing to the solar plex of Wilmank.
Open it up.
Might not look like much,
but they hurt.
They're getting feisty in there.
Yeah.
Christopher Young telling them to fight out of the clinch. Now he decides to separate them.
That's the difference between an amateur and a fight. And the pros, you got to fight your way out of the clinches.
Chris Young, probably one of the best referees in the game right now.
Yeah,
he's phenomenal.
He's done like some good title fights.
And I know we're talking about. We're supposed to be talking about the fighters, but I do like about Chris is he continues to.
He lets you go.
No, he continues to better himself. Goes to seminars and everything about reffing, which is important.
And
Good combination by Wilmank. Isaiah ties him up. Back to the middle of the ring they go.
He lets him fight.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh. They both exchange hooks. Neither one or both of them landing just a little bit.
Yeah, they both throwing
Isaiah
heavy.
back to the jab.
They're both throwing in very heavy hands.
And Isaiah good straight left by Isaiah lands on Wilmank.
Wilmank got caught.
Make him miss, make him pay by Isaiah Riquelmy. Lands another right hook. Back to the jab he goes. I must say, from watching Isaiah, he's gotten so much better.
Yes.
He's gotten
He's
way
improving.
better.
He's improved because of all the fights, the tough
Yeah.
fights he has.
Yeah.
Good fights, good tough fights are good for you. It develops you into a much better fighter.
His
A
father
good-
has done a great job with him. Hey, and remember, he did his debut here with us.
Yes, yes.
The last Alessi card.
Yeah, most of his fights been related with us.
But still early. A lot of fight. Good right hook.
Nice right by Isaiah.
From my vantage point, I think Isaiah had landed. I don't know if
Yeah,
Will
no, it was Isaiah landing.
combination
Isaiah just
heavy
got caught
shots.
with a nice overhand.
Man, there's some heavy shots there.
Yeah.
Wow. Explosive at the end.
Frisco, the highlights of round
Let's
number
look at
2.
this. Yes.
Let's look at them. Talk to me. Tell me
round.
what you see.
See, I like Isaiah's coming in. He's shooting good punches. Nice overhands.
That was a beautiful right hook.
Yeah. See, nice body shots right there. Nice combos going to the body, coming back to the head. Good mixture.
This is well matched, Jonathan. I gotta give you credit.
Y'all were doubting me.
No, never.
We thought this was an opponent.
I would never do
I
something
never
like
said that.
No.
All right. Well, I want to make myself look better. So everyone was doubting me. We thought there was this opponent. What do you say, ham and egger? No, this ain't ham
No,
and
I
egg.
never said that. Womack was a ham and egg. Ham and egg was a very good.
This
very
is a
good
steak
fighter.
dinner. This is what this is. This is a real fight. This is a steak dinner because he's
Yes.
going to give him everything he has. Wilmack has a heavy hands, and he
He
has
does.
that looping right hook that he's throwing with some power. If that lands clean,
Yeah.
That's
he
gonna do
comes
something.
Look, and he comes out aggressively on at the beginning of the round.
Good right up jab by Isaiah to start off round number 3.
for Wilmack to have a shot, he's going to have to land the hooks continuously.
Scheduled for 8 rounds in the super lightweight division, 140 pounds.
You know, Isaiah's got to work with the jab. If he
Isaiah's
wants to win the
jab
fight,
is
yes.
Isaiah's.
And I knew you were going to say that, Frisco, but Isaiah's a fighter.
Yes.
And he likes those type of wars, even though his advantages are his height and his reach. Are you okay with him fighting on the inside?
He likes to brawl and he's good at it. But it's not healthy for him. Let's put it that
If
way.
I'm in his corner, I'm saying box this guy for a
Yes.
while.
I
Okay.
would say too.
So you're putting on your trainer hat and you're telling him you want him to box.
If I'm a straight, you got to box him. I mean, he's 37,
Yeah.
38 years old. Box him for
Wear
rounds,
him-
frustrate him, and then put it on him late. Don't get into the mix.
Wear
Like
him down.
What I was just saying is he's if he wants to turn this into a brawl, that's exactly what Wilmack wants, is he land those heavy hooks.
Yeah. But Womack is
It's the only chance he has.
Gotcha. Now I know he's not a Tommy Hearns, and I'm talking about Isaiah. But you can also walk down a fighter, being the taller fighter. Correct?
Absolutely. And that's his advantage.
Oh, good shot by Isaiah. Back to a little bit of wrestling.
Yeah,
Both fighters go.
I would like rather see Isaiah kind of boxing with the jab instead of wrestling with him.
Agree, 100%.
Referee Christopher Young
Yeah, see,
telling
now
both fighters
yeah,
to
he's
stop
warning
the
them.
fighting.
Yeah,
I mean
see,
the wrestling. Good shot. Good
right there.
shot by
See, right
Isaiah.
there. Isaiah should not be holding. He should be stepping to an angle after that.
He shouldn't be fighting his fight, his opponent's fight. He shouldn't be fighting Wilmack's fight. Isaiah
No.
should be fighting his own fight, which
Because
is
he's a taller fighter.
correct. This muddy phone booth stuff, that's what Wilmack wants.
You know, and it sucks so much energy out of you. Unnecessary energy.
Is that why is he doing that, champ? Is that because just due to the being green, he's only had 9 fights, 10 fights?
Yeah, no, that's just
He doesn't know how to take control yet.
Yeah, it's just lack of a development. I'm not going to say maturity, but it's just lack of his development as he develops into that a better quality fighter, to a 10-rounder. He'll learn that the holding is not the best for you.
A lot of tricks being implored by both fighters. Isaiah leans on him. Wilmack pulls Isaiah's legs. A lot of dirty fighting going on in this round.
Hey, try to take that energy out of me.
Back on the offensive. Isaiah goes trying to being more aggressive with Wilmack.
Look, what makes in the
In
fight?
the closing of
See that?
round number 3, scheduled for 8 rounds in the super lightweight division.
You got to text Nate or something, man. He should be boxing you.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
some of the highlights.
Let's see what we got
Look at
here.
this.
See, oh, boom, right down the pike. Will Mike, right down the pike, man. That's a heavy shot. They're just fighting.
Yeah, they
They're
both
fighting.
They're just brawling.
Woolman gets him in the corner right there. Flurries, not much landed.
I just think that Isaiah's fighting Womack's fight, and it should be the other way.
Exactly, Champ. That's what I'm saying. It should be the opposite
Absolutely
way.
opposite way.
But hey, but also when you're at this age, you have this experience, you know what to do.
Yeah. Well, that's where Isaiah needs to learn. This is the fight that he should be learning from. You know what? Holding's not the healthiest for me.
What's his corner telling him right now, Champ?
I hope they tell him not box and not hold. Don't wrestle so much. It just takes so much energy out of you than if you were to box him.
And look, Wilmake, like we said earlier, he's got that. Look at the trainers he has in his corner.
He's got a good corner behind him.
Here we
You
go
know,
with
that's
round
very
number
important.
4. Isaiah Icon Riquelmy versus Wilman Canico Brito. Both southpaws, both wearing black trunks. What separates them, Isaiah, the taller fighter of the two. And they're exchanging
Heavy shots.
heavy shots.
Oh, man.
Okay, I think both trainers told them, okay, we got to get them out of there. We got to get our fighter out of there.
Well, what do you think about our analysis of them fighting, Isaiah fighting Wilmake's
short
fight?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Good short left uppercut by Wilmake. No, definitely, I don't like it, but I can tell that Isaiah has that fighter blood, and he hasn't been able to adjust. Like, he gets hit, he wants to get back at it. So that's an issue he's going to have to work on. But
the youth about him.
yeah, that's that 20-year-old mentality.
Yeah.
Back on the inside. Both of them go. Good shot by Wilmake.
Big hooks. Wow.
You know,
Coming off the
Womack just has that maturity punch.
I see the crafty holding on the inside.
Yeah. Just more experience.
Grabbing his lead hand so he can't use it. Look at this. He's grabbing it right there. These are mature veteran moves by Wilmake.
Yes. Well, the guys who learn how to survive to the
Now, before I
fights.
critique, I always say to put my fighter hat on. I don't like Isaiah overshooting his opponent. He's falling in all the time, and that's not good.
That's leaving himself
Base is
open.
very important. Base is very important, and him falling in is not good. He can get countered and possibly get knocked out. He has to work on that. But
He's leaving himself open to being a hit.
And I always remember the great trainers and the great teachers of the sport. Draw a line if you're the taller and longer fighter, and you got to manage the distance. Exactly. Got to manage the distance.
That's the key.
And Isaiah's not doing it tonight.
Manage your distance.
Or real estate, old school real estate.
That's right.
Real estate.
Mark your real estate. So far, it's been a very exciting fight on both ends.
Good body shot. Good right hook down to the body by Isaiah. Good combination by Wilmake, a 2-1 combination. When I say 2-1, that's a straight left and a jab hand coming from a southpaw. A lot of wrestling going on in the last few seconds of round number 4.
It's a very, very physical fight.
Is Jonathan or Frisco, trainer hats on. What are we telling Wilmake? And hold that thought. Hold on. Let me see some of the highlights before you
Let's
answer
look
that
at this.
question.
Let's look at
Jonathan, pick up the highlights.
Let's see. Hooks?
More hooks?
Isaiah's hooking with the hooker. You don't do that. Why are you doing this? Get on the outside jab and give him the 1-2s and line up your power punch, which is your left hand.
it. Use what God gave you.
Exactly. Length. Look at the body difference. He's a tall, lean guy. And as far as Wilmate goes, keep making Jonathan Scaripo punch Pundit look smart and get this upset because that's what's happening. Is you're making this a nasty fight.
He is,
and he could be up on the cards. I mean, I don't know if he is. I don't think he is.
It's a very close fight.
It's a very close fight.
Yeah, very close fight.
Now, Frisco, what would you tell each fighter to separate themselves from their opponent?
I mean, Isaiah's got to fight from the outside. You know, Womack is doing exactly what he needs to do. Fight him on the inside.
Isaiah hasn't set anything up.
No.
He's doing what? He's doing well. He's throwing punches, but he's not setting it up.
But he's fighting Womack's fight.
Correct.
And that could
Isaiah starts with the jab. Both fighters start with jabs. Good left.
Good.
Counter left by Isaiah Icon Riquelmy.
The great exchange.
Oh, good shot by Wilmang. As Isaiah once again falls in.
They're throwing some
into
heavy level
Wilmang's
here.
airspace.
Ooh. You know, I just like to see Isaiah work on his jab and stop wrestling.
And it's tough for us because Isaiah is making the fight tougher for himself. All he has to take is one step back and load up that counter shot. Either
one step back, one step forward, one step back.
In an uppercut. Oh, good
check
shot.
Hook. The check hook.
Good
he
shot.
Almost just popped.
Yeah.
I was just about to say the check hook is open if he takes that step back.
Yeah, but he had rolled with that shot and hit him with a straight left,
you
which
see
was
the looks
beautiful.
in his eyes?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Good shot by
That
Isaiah.
Was
Okay, we're ganging up on Isaiah here because he's not boxing and he's getting into a kind of a phone booth fight. But Wilmake is not making it easy.
No.
He's muddying it up.
Jonathan, I'm going to disagree with you for the sole fact is Isaiah is making it harder for himself. I don't agree Wilmang is making it tough. He has to judge the real estate and just do what he has to do. Just take a step back and counter all night. I'm talking about all night. Look at what Wilmang is going to do. He's going to lunge and pay attention to what I'm telling you.
See right there?
Good shot by Isaiah.
Now he's starting to box. Yep. It's taking 5 rounds. We've been saying we sound like a broken record in the last 4 rounds. But he's starting to do it.
Good shot once again.
Nice hook as Womack was coming in.
On the ropes where he doesn't want to be. Good shot.
I'm telling you
letting his hands go, not landing much.
That check left hook is there on the step back, just like you said, Will.
Good shot. I'm a good jab. Wow, good jab. But yeah, he's jabbing.
Because he comes in awkward.
See how much better Isaiah looks when he does that.
Jab, Isaiah. Wilmang slowly working his way in, trying to get past the long jab of Isaiah Riquelmy, known as Icon. And he's a rare breed. He's born and raised in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, yeah?
I guess you didn't watch the interview. You see what I mean? That's the problem.
you watched it enough for the 3 of us, man. That was a great interview.
Good defense by Isaiah.
Yeah, they're going
Scoots out of there. Wilmang making it a little bit rough to end.
Yeah, Womack is making it what he's making it in his fight.
That was a better round of boxing by Isaiah. I think he kept the distance. He caught him with that check left. Maybe we thought it looked a little more dramatic than it really was, but that was clean. I hope we see that on the replay.
Oh, here's some of the replays.
Let's look at that.
Round number 5.
There.
Oh,
boom.
Nice.
Good shot. Landed a little bit more on the shoulder.
Yeah, I think he caught it a little bit with the shoulder. But if that had been clean, that would have been some chin music.
Thank you to our truck for that highlight, because that's the one we needed.
Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what we needed.
Our beautiful ring card girl, Julie, always does a great job. She's been working as long as we have with Alessi Promotions.
And she works with us with
Ringside Media.
Ringside Media.
Yeah, she does a good job.
Yeah, she's very good. She loves the sport.
Yes, she does.
So Will, Champ, Frisco, what does he need to keep doing besides that peppering with that jab and then taking the step back? How else can he set up that right hook, that left hook, excuse me?
He needs to
just the quick check will just, if he lands
again,
that.
I always preach this, the angles.
It's such a beautiful punch too when it lands. Yeah. It's like a thing of art.
He threw it nice, he just needs to angle himself better.
More wrestling going on early in round number 6. Isaiah steps out of distance and works his jab. Good 2-1 by Isaiah. Back to clinching by both fighters. Good jab. Good
You know,
double
is
jab.
it-
Good
is
right
it-
hook, left hand.
Is it safe
straight.
to say this is anybody's fight still?
I think Isaiah might be banking
You know, I'm
some
going to
rounds.
lean towards the home fighter. Not because, you know, obviously he's not
Yeah.
from Tampa, but I feel like he's winning. Not by a wide margin, it's
One
still
or 2
close.
rounds, yeah. 1 or 2 points.
Very, very large pro Isaiah crowd here. I think it's going to go nuts if he can get knocked down.
Yeah.
Yes, they're going to lose their minds.
Nice. Nice MMA move
Good,
right there.
good matchmaking.
Yeah. By
Good
Chico Rivas.
matchmaking by Alessi Promotions for this bout.
Yeah, Chico Rivas. That's the matchmaking.
Shut up, Chico.
Yeah.
Will Mang letting his hands go, landed a few shots on the inside, and back to clinching. Both fighters go. Fight getting a little bit sloppy here in
They're
round
getting
number
rough.
6.
Yeah, they're fatiguing. and
Fatigue
that-
starting to set in. I was about to say, fatigue starting to
Yeah.
set in. Frisco.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good shot by Will Mang. Good combination by Isaiah on the answer.
Coming in. Look,
Will Mang
Womack is making his fight right there.
landing more and often here in round number 6.
Ooh.
Oh, that was after.
Referee Christopher Young tries to break him up. Will Mang wants to get after Isaiah here in round 6. He's sensing something
sensing-
from Isaiah.
Well, he
Good
says
1-2 by Isaiah. Oh, good right hook by Will Mang.
These
back
kids are
and
fighting.
forth.
Will Mang
Right.
Wow.
letting his hands
Wow.
go.
Isaiah's
Here
hurt.
in round
Isaiah's hurt.
6. Isaiah hurt
Yeah, he's
in
hurt.
round 6.
Oh,
A
he's hurt.
combination of fatigue
Oh,
and Will
good
Mang's
body shot.
pressure.
Oh.
The hooks.
Oh, good
man.
shot.
Oh, he's holding on. Oh, yeah,
Good
he's
shot
holding on.
by Will Mang.
Yeah.
He's holding on.
Yeah, he's easy.
He's right. Wow.
Wow.
This is a fight, guys.
Yeah.
What a fight here
great fight.
in the
Yeah,
super
let's do it.
lightweight division.
At the
Isaiah
Hilton.
Icon Riquelmy and Will Mang Canonico from Venezuela, but living in Mexico, Ciudad de Mexico.
That's it.
He's giving it all, man. I think that was his best round.
Definitely his best round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That-
agree.
That was the best round of the fight. That was
Yeah.
action-packed.
Yeah, Womack.
Frisco.
Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the highlights and see what they show us. You know, let's look at this. Yeah, Isaiah right there, getting command right there.
Oh!
That's the beginning.
He got
ran
caught
into-
with,
he-
a,
Big
with,
right hook.
with a picture-perfect right hook by Will Mang.
That was good eye by the camera guys. Good,
Punches
good.
and bunches.
Goes
Yeah.
on the offensive
Yeah, I
in the
see.
6th round. Great round by Will Mang.
Yeah.
Good shot once again. Overhand left by Will Mang. Lands on Isaiah Riquelmy.
Let's see how he bounces back from this fight. Yeah.
Will Mang pops
Mang's
up off
ready.
his stool. Here we go into round number 7.
he smells
Scheduled for
blood. He smells
8
blood.
rounds in the super lightweight division.
You know, let's see if Isaiah recovers from this
Did he
round.
punch himself out?
Yeah.
Well, Will Mang said this. Oh, good.
Good body work.
Good flurry by
Four-punch
by
combination
Isaiah.
by Isaiah Riquelmy down to the body.
I tell you what, referee.
Good shot by Will Mang.
Will Mang is holding a lot, but it's a veteran move. He's getting off 4-5. He's a little tired. He grabs. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing
not,
wrong
it's
with
not
that.
egregious.
It's a part of the game.
It's a part of the game plan. It's up to Chris to break him up, which he is.
Yeah.
It's like calling a timeout to stop the momentum on another team. I'm going to use basketball or football or even football.
Yeah, you know how it is. You throw 7 heavy shots, you're gassed.
Yeah.
You need a breath of air.
Yeah, this is just too physical.
Jonathan, has the momentum shifted in favor of Will Mang?
I think that flurry there at the end of last round, but I see Isaiah coming back and getting some rest and taking control over.
More wrestling here in round number 7.
You know, that's
I think Wilmake might have went for broke last round.
I
Yeah,
think
well,
I
he
believe
had
him.
to-
His conditioning
he had
has
to.
stood up.
He has to. You're right,
you know,
Chip.
Wilmake, he had to
He's
because
gonna go for broke everywhere.
yeah. You know, he sensed that he had him hurt and he wanted to finish it.
Good combination by Isaiah.
Tell you what, these guys are giving it their all.
Definitely another good fight. A little bit sloppy, a lot of wrestling, but
Very physical fight.
Chris trying to get in and
extremely
separate the fighters.
It reminds me of a John Molina Jr. type fight.
Yeah.
He's in a phone booth, a little
He was a
sloppy,
warrior. He was a warrior. He was
a
a
little
warrior.
sloppy, a little holding, but he's throwing and he ain't going down.
Shout outs to John Molina. I think he's a
cop-
he's a
police
cop. Yeah,
officer
he's a
in
police
LA.
officer in LA. Yep.
Yeah,
Trained by the great Joe Goosen.
that's right.
Wilmake trying to point down so Isaiah could take his eyes off of him. Oh, good shot. Good shot
snap.
by Isaiah. Was it Isaiah that landed or was it Wilmake? I wasn't able to see from my vantage
Isaiah
point.
landed.
Good fight we have here between super lightweights.
What
You know,
I said I think Isaiah's going to take over.
Oh,
Good
know,
shot by
I've never
Isaiah.
seen Isaiah have an easy fight.
That was good. Oh.
And that punctuates the round here in and round number 7.
Yeah,
I don't think
let's
these
see
guys are
some
going
of
out
the
for dinner on Valentine's Day after this.
No, this is their Valentine.
They're showing their love in a different way. Here's some of the highlights.
Another
Jonathan.
extreme.
Let's see. I think I liked Isaiah really battled back. Ooh,
Good shot
big
right there.
overhand right.
Look at the uppercuts by Isaiah.
That shot right there won him the round. That's just my opinion.
That was a big shot.
That shot right there was.
I think, man, he's tired. They're both tired. But I think
Yeah, they're both
I think
fighting with the minds open.
Isaiah did, after getting hurt late in the 6th, he did step up and showed some big heart there. I think he won that round.
Okay, now I'm going to ask both of you. We're going into the 8th and final round. Who do you have up on the scorecards without giving me a number? Just give me one fight or another. Who you have up on the scorecard, Jonathan?
It's close,
Isaiah.
man. I got Isaiah up a little bit.
You have Isaiah?
Yeah.
Frisco?
Isaiah.
Okay. So both of you have Isaiah.
Me personally, I have it pretty much an even fight, but I think there's going to be some hometown cooking, and I'm biased to Tampa too, so I think I got Isaiah. We might have a riot. We might have a riot if we haven't lost.
So for those of you that are watching, it might be up for grabs here in the 8th and final
There we go.
round. We don't know what your scorecards are, so hopefully you're scoring it at home.
This is going to be a good round. Go for broke.
Oh, Isaiah's hurt.
That might have been a...
Isaiah
No.
slips.
That might have been from
Let's
close.
see. Was that a slip or was that a punch?
Close.
Wilmake here in the 8th round up on his toes. Jumping around, still looks like he has a lot of energy left.
Very exciting fight, least to say.
Good shot by
great.
Wilmake
Ah, we got some
Right
sweat
hook.
there.
Those hooks, man.
to
Yeah.
punctuate a straight left right hook combination.
They're unorthodox. How can you... Hard to time, hard to
I
stop.
know.
Good short right hook by Isaiah lands down to the body.
Yeah.
He goes.
Yeah, look,
but
back and
Wilmake
forth.
answers down to the body and up to the
Back
head
and
with a
forth.
5-punch combination.
Ooh.
Good shot by Isaiah, but he's slapping more of a slapping shot. Good shot
Ooh.
once
Big
again
hook.
by Isaiah.
They're trying to.
Wow.
I feel like they both know they need this round
Oh, yeah.
to pull it out.
They're digging deep.
But Isaiah
digging.
once again
Oh.
in another tough fight.
Every fight is tough for him.
And I think the landscape in boxing has shifted. You better come ready
To fight.
to fight.
Yes.
With the Turkey Out of Shakes of the world, Alessi Promotions, Pro Box TV.
Hey.
They're making good fights.
Shout out. I like
No
that
A,
ranking.
no A and B side.
Man, these guys are
Good
loading
shot.
up on the hooks.
Ah,
They're resting up for
Amazing.
energy, and then they're exploding with a power hook and hoping it lands.
Wilmake throws a 3-punch combination, not much landed.
Wilmake's tricky, man. What do you
Yeah.
think about his unorthodox nature and leaving his feet for hooks.
Yeah, it's just it makes it hard.
Good jab
Isaiah's having a hard time
Isaiah.
because it's hard to figure him out. You don't know where he's coming from.
I know he's southpaw, but he kind of has that Danny Garcia look down at the ground and throw a hook.
Yeah.
And just hope it lands. And if it does, it hurts.
Down to the canvas goes Isaiah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The Danny Garcia just head down.
Overhands, yeah, hook up,
Yep,
overhand.
boom.
More clinching going on in this 8th and final round. We are down to 30 seconds left
Good fight.
in the final round between Isaiah Riquelmy and Wilmek
Who wants some more?
Canonico from
see.
Venezuela.
I do not want to be one of the judges.
Down to our last 10 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to stay quiet so they can enjoy the last couple seconds of this bout.
Nice.
Great fight.
Yeah. Fight of the night so far.
Yeah, those guys wanted it. Both wanted it.
Here's some of the highlights, Jonathan. Talk to me.
That's like a beast.
You see Wilmark walking him down, Wilmek walking him down, heavy hooks. You know, it'd really be more hooks, but pop, bunches, left hook, right hook, then kind of a hold to break up. Oh, look, another right. A left and a right, wow. I don't think there was any jabs that whole round. It just basically was inside phone booth
Isaiah
hooks.
once in a while throw a jab.
I mean, hooks.
Yeah.
That's what you like to see in the final round. They're going for broke.
Now, the 3 judges in charge of judging this contest, James Allworth, Max Parker Jr., and Andre Amari. Those 3 judges have tough jobs. I don't know them like that, so I'm not even going to.
Listen, those guys have been doing this over 30 years.
So they're in good hands?
Yes.
You think they'll come?
Yes.
Hey, okay, now let me ask you a question.
As a matter of fact,
No.
they judge some of my
Doubtful.
fights.
Okay, now, either fighter gets their hand raised, you're okay with it?
Yes.
Frisco.
Yes.
Jonathan. With a smile.
I told you not to sleep on Wilmek, so
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
like
you
being
did.
right because it doesn't happen too often.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's a tough call. I would hate to see the decision go against Isaiah, a young guy coming up,
Yeah.
versus the veteran. You know, like, it's kind of just for better or worse, this is kind of boxing. Like, I don't know.
Are you okay with the draw?
I actually like a draw. I don't hate a draw.
I would go with the draw.
It was an even fight.
I wouldn't argue with it.
Do you feel it's a draw?
Nobody likes draws, though.
Yeah,
Come on.
Nobody likes draws.
Both
but,
losers.
no, but there is. I mean, in a fight like this.
No, I can't call it for. Listen,
No,
when,
they view that as they didn't win.
when fighters have when they have a fight like this level and this good, it's hard to say, oh man, like one guy just lost.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who won this fight.
I don't either.
I told you all.
don't know.
And I'm really good at
sleep on
this.
Wilmek
you
and
did.
Pro Box.
Yes,
I told you all.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So we're just waiting, ladies and gentlemen, for the scorecards to be tallied up, which is never a good thing when it takes this long. But let's see what happens. Man, good fight between 2 southpaws.
Hey.
It was a
One
great fight.
a veteran and another a prospect on the come up.
Listen.
Props to both of them because neither one shrunk down in the clutch.
Great point.
When it really came to, hey, foot to the fire, dig deep, both gas, both have landed and received heavy shots. They kept going.
Yep.
I give props.
This was not a lap-sided fight.
We are back once again.
Yeah.
I know you enjoyed that bout. I know both of you enjoyed that fight. I'm going to throw it back to our official ring announcer. He's going to give us the scores right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the decision, let's have a nice round of applause for both fighters, please.
Love it.
After 8 rounds of professional boxing, we have a split decision. Judge Andre Omari scores the bout 78-74 for Brito. Judge Max Parker Jr. scores the bout 78-74 for Riquelmy. And Judge James Aylesworth scores the bout 77-75 for the winner by split decision, Isaiah Icon Riquelmy.
You didn't have to be Dick Tracy to know that was coming. The younger local kid.
Yeah. Tough fight.
Tough fight.